Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and I'm an angelic Arcturian, and today I'm here to transmit to you guys about how to protect yourself from spiritual predators. So when we begin our spiritual awakening path, we are usually quite vulnerable. A lot of us have just come out of complete destruction and annihilation from the dark night of the soul, and we find ourselves in a position where we're really questioning, what is my purpose here? What's real? What's not? You're looking at the choices that you've made and you're just kind of reassessing everything. And so usually, we're seeking knowledge and we're trying to understand things from a bigger picture perspective, and we really start to think outside of the box. And spiritual predators know this. They know that people newly awakened can be very vulnerable, and so they seek to take advantage of that. So you will find these types of people presenting in the community as people who are very aggressive and dominating about their energy, is just very pushy and aggressive. They will, be like, you have to believe this, or you're wrong if you believe that, and they're just really pushy and aggressive about their beliefs and that you should believe what they believe. They will also come to you as some kind of hierarchy where they put themselves above everyone. So instead of being an angel, they'll be Archangel Michael, or they'll claim to be God, him or herself, or just the highest of the hierarchy. That's usually quite a level of narcissism. Not always. There are people high up on the hierarchy here, but they are not acting like that. The people that are truly on the highest hierarchies are the most loving and gentle beings, and they're not going to push you, judge you, be aggressive with you, or force you to see things their way. They're going to give you guidance, they're going to give you advice, and they're going to try to assist you in any way that they can, but they're never going to try to force anything onto you. So be very mindful of that as well. And the best way to really protect yourself against these type of people is to just be aware. You'll feel their energy too. Like, I had someone on my angel video come to me and say, he dropped in my inbox and he started telling me how he was some guardian of angels that came to find all the angels and lead them to wherever they needed to go, apparently, because angels aren't able to guide themselves. We're only a cajillion years old. We don't really need to be led. We are leaders, but okay. And then he goes on to tell me that I failed some sort of test and that I'm not really who I say I am, and just all kinds of crap like this, right? So people that are predatory like that will try and tell you that you're not who you think you are, that your ideas aren't valid, that what you believe isn't true. And like this specific individual who came to me telling me that I'm not a real angel, or I don't know what he was trying to say, but his energy was all about getting dominance over me and trying to make me feel smaller than him, which obviously did not fly very well with me. He was instantly ejected out of my DMs. And it's funny because at the same time I met with a feminine being who was a fellow angel, and we had great conversation and the energy felt really good, and she wasn't trying to tell me who I am or not or whatever. We just shared a wonderful conversation about angels and spirituality, and we compared stories. That's the type of engagement that you want to, those are the type of people that you want around you, the ones that are going to guide and support you, offer you advice, share their stories. The energy will just feel good. You won't feel dominated or pushed down or like, rah, that feeling. We all know it. So the best way to protect yourself is to just really be aware of those type of people. Know that they're out there, just like in the regular 3D world. They have found a way to infiltrate the spiritual community under the guise of extremely spiritual people, and they do it in religious realms as well. This is not a new concept. It's been around forever, But it's just a reminder for those of you that may just be, awakening and coming onto this path. You can easily get misled. It's really important to go with what feels good and what feels right to you, and that is your truth. And don't let anyone else try to force their truth onto you. And the best way to really navigate the spiritual community waters is to keep a very, very open mind for every concept and every idea. That is truly expanded consciousness. When we limit our consciousness, then we get this sort of tunnel vision that it can only be one way or another. When the truth is, we're in a multi-dimensional universe, and we are multi-dimensional beings, so every aspect of us is multi-dimensional. There is no black and white or one rigid way that things are. So you just want to take a little here, take a little there, take what feels good to you, take what resonates as truth to you, and form your own core beliefs from that. I would never suggest you adopt somebody else's beliefs, because then you're simply, practicing religion. So in spirituality, you want to take a little from everything and everyone and use that to form your new core belief system and to frame your new truth. And that will be the truth that you will carry with you along your journey. But also be flexible enough to let that truth change and let that truth shift and let that truth morph as you get more educated, as you learn more, as your mind expands. Truth is very fluid. There are many facets to truth. So do not accept anyone's rigid explanation of truth, and do not let anyone place restrictions or negativity on you and your beliefs. So I hope that helps someone out there, and I'll see you guys next time.